Hey guys, what's up and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a shoe haul. So if you know me personally, if you've been watching my channel from the start, you know I really love shoes. The first video I ever did for my YouTube channel was my shoe collection, and it's grown a lot since then. Let me tell you that. So I just recently got a few more pairs, well, about 9 pairs. Usually when I go shoe shopping I will get about 10 pairs of online shoes when I shop. So yeah, I did that again. So I thought this time I will show you guys what I picked up. I usually don't do haul videos on like my fashion items and like shoes and stuff, but I really kind of like want to get into doing more fashion videos as well, because I do really like fashion too. It's just in the house that I'm in right now, trying to do fashion videos is a little hard, but in a few months when I've got my new house I'll be able to start doing proper fashion videos. So I thought I might start doing my haul videos now, like especially with shoes, because they're easy. I can just pick them up and show you them. Probably not with clothes yet, because I'm going to need a space to be able to try them on for you so you can see what they look like on me. But yeah, so we're going to start with some shoe hauls, because I'm more than likely going to buy more shoes before I move, if that makes sense. As soon as I see a nice pair of shoes online, I've got to have it. There is a few more shoes online that I've seen that I want, so bear that in mind. You'll probably see a lot of shoe hauls, because shoes are my favourite thing to buy. Other than makeup, of course, because makeup is like my favourite thing to buy. So, enough with all the jibber jabber. If you haven't already subscribed, please make sure you do, just down below, and let's jump on in and get started. So, I usually get shoes from like a few different places, mostly Public Desire, Lola Boutique, Lulu's and Ego. I usually get them from like local places as well, so like Bets or Novo, anywhere really. If I see a nice pair of shoes, it doesn't matter where it's from, I'm gonna get it. So that sounds really bad, but if I see something I like, I'm gonna get it. I don't care. But yeah, so I've got shoes from 3 different places this time. I could have done like a one brand haul last time, because I got like 10 pairs from the same place, but this time I've got it from 3 different places. So I rediscovered one of my old favourites, which was Ego, which I will show you those shoes soon. I'm just going to start with something that I got from the local shopping centre. So here in Australia we have a store called Novo, so that's what this is. I got 2 pairs from there. And yeah, this is basically just like a regular like shoe shop. You go in there, they've got shoes, sometimes they've got like clutches and handbags and stuff like that. They're not cheap. If you buy them from these shops, they're not really that cheap. They're like anywhere from like 60 to 150 bucks depending on what you get. And I don't really like to spend a lot of money on shoes, even though like you should spend a lot of money on shoes. But yeah, I don't really like to spend a lot of money on shoes. So when I buy online and I get like sales and stuff, even with shipping, my shoes end up being like $30–40. So, you know, it's a lot cheaper to buy online and not have to go to the shop and pick them up. The only problem with buying online is that you've got to know what size shoe you are, and I've been caught a few times with sizings of shoes. Yeah, so you've got to be really careful. Like, check the sizing charts, check any reviews, anything like that. Just make sure you do your research before you pick out your size. I've definitely been caught with that before, but now I think I'm a bit of an expert. I know exactly what my size is, so I can do that from now. So let's jump into the shoes, because I keep just babbling on. First up, I have a pair from Novo. So these are just a nice camel coloured suede, kind of like a corky looking wedge. It's not cork, it's like plastic, but you know, nice cork looking heel. They're very nice and lightweight. These will be perfect for like during a summer lunch date or something. I just think that these were so pretty. I I've seen these in like Bets as well, and I think on Kukai, or is it Kukai? I don't know what the shop is called, but they sell them as well. They just have like a big buckle on them. I just really loved this colour, and I did like that they didn't have the buckle, but I might pick up the really nude pair with the buckle yet, maybe. But yeah, so I thought these would be just really nice for like a summer, like daytime going out or something. But yeah, and also they're going to be like way easier to walk in because they're a wedge. You're not going to fall over in one of these, right? So yeah, I don't really have any wedges, I don't think. Maybe one pair, but I thought I don't really ever get wedges, so let's pick some up. Why not, right? But yeah, so that's those ones. Next up we have the exact same shoes, but just in black, because I mean, when I like shoes, I don't just like to buy it in one colour, because I mean, if I had just bought the black, I wouldn't be able to wear it with certain things, and same with the other way around, like I wouldn't be able to wear it with certain things. So like I like to have a couple of different colour choices just for different outfits. So I had to pick up the black as well. These are awesome and I cannot wait to wear these. So, woo! I'm dropping the things everywhere. But yeah, super excited to wear these ones. Next up, we have a few pairs from Public Desire. We'll start off with these ones. Public Desire is probably the place where I buy most of my shoes from. I used to buy a lot from Lulu's. I've bought from Lola Boutique before. The shipping from Lola Boutique though is expensive, so I don't really buy from there anymore, but I tend to find that Public Desire and Ego have basically the same kind of shoes, and sometimes Lulu does as well, but the shipping from these places is much cheaper. So definitely get them from these places. Okay, let's jump into the shoes. First pair I picked up is these beautiful shoes. These are basically like a Valentino dupe, and they are just, when I saw these I was like, I need those because I can't afford to buy Valentinos, and who's gonna know that they're not Valentinos? I mean, I will, but I don't care because they look like Valentinos, and I can look bad and bougie without actually paying $2,000 for a pair of shoes. But yeah, so these are just made of like a nice patent leather with like the little straps with the studs on them. It's a little bit lower heel than I usually go for, but I think that they'll be really, really nice. And yeah, I don't have any shoes like this, and I wanted to be able to like have something that looked designer, but I didn't pay the price tag, if that makes sense. But yeah, they're perfect, right? Am I the only one who thinks it's like awesome to just pretend like you're rich or something? Next up, like I said before, if I'm gonna buy a pair of shoes, I buy it in at least 2 colours. So I picked up black as well, because, you know, I'm gonna want to put these with something else. And yeah, so just the same deal, just black, with the nude painted with the studs on there. Yeah, just a black version as well. I just can't have one colour. I have to have 2 colours at least, because who knows when I'm going to need to wear a black pair of these. Like, you know what I mean? They're just pretty. One day I'll be able to afford the real you. One day. I was going to buy a pair of designer shoes for my wedding day, but I just couldn't justify $1,000 for a pair of designer shoes. It was just a little bit too pricey for me. But one day I will have my designer shoes. Okay, moving on. So the next shoes that I picked up from Public Desire were these cute little booties. So these have like the little peep toe and the laces up the front, and they've also got the little heel out with just some laces at the back as well, and a little zip to get you in there. But yeah, I saw these, I reckon like last year. I saw them on a model for Tiger Mist. She had like a grey pair of these on, and ever since I saw that picture a year ago, I've been wanting to find a pair of these. And when I saw these on Public Desire, you better bet that I just grabbed those as soon as I saw them, because I wasn't going to miss out again. These aren't grey, these are like a khaki colour. I don't know if you'll be able to tell with the lighting in this room. But yeah, so these are a nice khaki suede. And they're so cute. They're just so cute. And I love khaki. Khaki is like my favourite colour. These are a little bit more of a higher heel, so a little bit harder to walk in, but who cares, right? Beauty is pain. But anyway, they are a really beautiful pair of shoes. And once again, like I said before, I had to get them in 2 colours. They only had 2 colours, so like I didn't get any other colours. Like if they had a nude or a grey, I probably would have got that too, but I had to get the 2 that they had, which was the grey, the khaki and the black. And these are, whoops, I think I just got makeup on it. These are just so pretty. Just nice black suede, nice lace ups. They're just gonna look so pretty. I just can't wait to wear these either. Ah! All perfect for like Christmas parties and stuff. Alright, now moving on to the last place that I bought shoes from, and that is Ego. This is another UK company. I don't know what Public Desire is. I think it's an American company. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Public Desire is American. So Ego Shoes is a UK based company. It took the longest to get these shoes, but it is Christmas time, so I think during the year it would take a little less to get these shoes. I did used to buy from Ego a long time ago. I made a few mistakes with Ego sizes and then kind of just pushed them aside and went like, I'm not going to buy from there again because I don't know what their sizing is like. But I took a risk this time and I went back to them and I bought a couple of pairs and I got it right this time. They fit perfectly. I cannot wait to wear these ones. Okay. So I've seen these on like, so these shoes were definitely featured on Lola Boutique. I'm not sure how long ago, but I've seen them on Lola Boutique's Instagram. And when I saw them on Ego and they had like a 30% off sale, yeah, I got them. I got them in 3 colours. So I got the black pair of these. These are the Solange heels, I think they're called. But I've definitely seen these in Lola Boutique. They are just so bad and bougie, like, come on, like, who is not going to want to strut around in these and like you are just, but yeah, like these are just a nice black suede with just like little pearly looking diamantes all over it, and then just some of the nice, what are they called? Diamantes? And just some more diamantes just on the front, just in this nice pattern. Can't wait to wear them! It's like the perfect time to wear shoes like this as well, like with Christmas parties and like New Year's Eve. And like I said before, I got them in another colour. I also got them in nude because I've always got to have a nude pair as well. But yeah, just once again, nice pretty shoes. These just look so good on. And yeah, just nice nude suede, the same pattern and design. These like go really nicely up the up your calf. Like they go, your ankle would sit like obviously here, so they go up a little bit up your leg, and it just makes them look really cool. And I just love this detail. This detail at the front just looks so good. I love them. So many people would say that I'm like obsessed with shoes and like I have a problem, but I don't think I have a problem. Do I have a problem? I don't think so. I saved my favorite for last. Look at these. This color. This color is life. Especially at Christmas time. This is a beautiful like burgundy suede. Same design again, obviously, same shoe, but this colour, I hadn't seen this colour anywhere yet. The burgundy, I've seen it in green, like a forest green on Lola Boutique, but they obviously cost a lot more to get here. So when I saw this colour, I was like, yes, yes, I need them. And that's why I got 3 colours, because originally I wanted black and then I wanted nude because like they go with everything. And then when I saw this colour, I had to have all 3. Just had to. I just had to. I had to. Do you not understand me? I had to. I just had to. And yeah, so that comes to the end of this whole video. I did obviously get a few colours of each of the shoes, but like I said at the start of the video, I generally like to get a couple of pairs of the same shoe because I like different colours to go with different outfits, different occasions, you know, like I don't want to have just black shoes. But I do like to have a pair of the same shoes that is black. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense to me, but I just need a few colours. I hope somebody else is watching this video and saying like, me too, because I don't want to sound like a crazy person for wanting to have so many pairs of shoes. Am I crazy? I hope not. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.